My name is Kyle, and I am Tomcat from Tomcat TV. Yes, I know you've heard of me. I am going to today watch the next episode of Loki, which is episode 4. I think is the next one I'm on. I think I just watched Lamentus. I am excited to see what's going on next for sure. I will say with this show, I do think, especially if I'm gonna kind of to get this across. I feel like the tone doesn't necessarily feel exactly right just yet. I feel like some of the acting is just a little strange. It does kind of feel like acting, and maybe it's not even really the actors necessarily as much as it is the writing. I hope I'm not being too loud because obviously my wife and daughter are trying to sleep in the other room, and I just heard my dog get up and move. So hopefully this means that they can't hear me. Anyways, that being said, I am really excited to see what's next on this. It has been very interesting so far. I think that I do worry a little bit that they might have shown me their hand at this point, in the sense that there's not really a whole lot of mystery left in it. That being said, I'm sure there will be plenty of mysteries still for me to discover. I'm really not speaking really well. It's almost 11 o'clock, so I probably want to go ahead and get started on this sooner rather than later, but I am excited for this. I am excited even though I might be saying a few things that sound less than excited when in regards to Loki. I do think it's really good. I am excited to see what's next. I'm assuming that Mobius, or at least the people at the TVA, is going to jump in and save them, which is good, obviously. That's just kind of what I expect will happen. And we'll see where it goes from there, because, I mean, once she's captured, at least. I'm curious. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. So, I'm very, very curious. That being said, it says the next one is called the Nexus Event. And it says frayed nerves and paranoia infiltrate the TVA as Mobius and Hunter B-15 search for Loki and Sylvie. So, so is Hunter B-15, is that the main lady that we've done? Okay, so it's not going to be the judge lady, of course, but it's going to be the other lady that kind of captured him in the first place and is pretty hateful, has a bad attitude. Anyways, I guess we'll just go ahead and get started. I'll stop wasting so much time. Sorry if I'm seeming a little bit kind of all over the place, but I'm excited to see what goes on here next. Before I get started, if you could please drop a like down below, comment down below what you've thought about my reactions and what you think about this reaction once I obviously finish it. And if you have any questions for me as well, if there's any sort of Q&A sort of questions you want to ask, definitely let me down below. Maybe I'll do a Q&A video or something. I mean, I have apparently 100 subscribers now, so that's pretty cool. It's definitely a milestone, even though it's not, a lot yet, but I'm feeling pretty confident. It's looking pretty good. I think I just need to be a little more consistent with my videos, and we should be good. But I'm really excited to see where my channel's going. I'm excited to see where the show's going. I'm excited to see the different things I could do to maybe entertain you. So thank you so much, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to hit record on this, and let's hit play. I will say, out of the Disney shows, I feel like, the Disney Marvel shows, I feel like the special effects in this one is really good. Maybe they had a little bit more time with this one than they did with WandaVision, because from what I understand with WandaVision, I think they actually ran out of time in regards to doing a lot of the special effects and CGI. Plus, they were kind of short-staffed or people working from home because of everything with COVID, so that complicated things. It really is unfortunate because I know COVID obviously messed up quite a few things. I know a lot of actors are actually kind of getting a bit of a raw deal. Actors, directors, they're all getting a raw deal, because especially movies that are being released on HBO Max and on DisneyPlus and stuff, it's just making it to where they're not nearly showing us being nearly as successful. Oh, Asgard, man, looks so good. It looks like the movies. Awesome.
Dragon swoops towards the palace.
Sweet, we're getting some young Loki, female Loki, girl Loki. Oh shoot. Oh, back when she was a security lady.
Crimes against the sacred timeline.
One of the cops.
Reset it.
Crimes? What'd she do? She was a little girl. It's the timekeepers being douchebags. She just gets kidnapped. I would hate them. This just kind of makes me mad a little bit. Don't think about your daughter.
Next case.
It's really infuriating, honestly. Bruh. Good job. So is she gonna be one of the antagonists? She seems, I mean, she's at least very much, I think, a true believer. Ooh, she's going to go talk to the timekeepers? She looks kind of scared. Whoa. Oh, whoa. I like this opening. I like the openings for this one and WandaVision. I think most of WandaVision's number one just because their openings were so unique. This one's interesting because it basically shows the different variants of Loki, essentially.
The timekeepers are all that stand between us and full-scale calamity.
And I'm glad they're on our side. But if they want me to find Loki in the variant, I need access to Mother C-20.
I'm sorry.
She could have information.
She's dead. Mobius.
She's dead?
And she seemed okay. She seemed fine.
At first, yes. But by the time she got in here, she could barely speak.
I feel like she's full of it.
We don't want people to panic.
Again, I think she's like a true believer in all this. I think that's...
Every moment those variants are out there, we're all in danger.
Hmm.
Find them.
Find them. Find them. She doesn't sound like that. This is so good. I like the way this looks right here.
I'm sorry.
I remember Asgard. Not much, but I remember.
She's young. When she was taken away.
The universe wants to break free, so it manifests chaos. Like me being born the goddess of mischief. As soon as that created a big enough duty,
So is there a Thor in her universe?
TVA showed up, erased my reality, took me prisoner. I was just a child.
It's just sick to me.
The ends of 1,000 worlds.
That's crazy.
Now,
What would that do to a child's development?
that's where I'll die.
Kryptonite. Just kidding. There's a hint of green, that's why I said that. Jeez, dude.
You did it on your own. You had rings around them. You're amazing.
Loki's our survivors. Dude. Epic. Okay, the door. It can open now.
It's not someone stepping on the wrong leaf. You ever seen a branch like that?
What is... It's because it's a Loki with a Loki. Interesting. So them kind of falling for each other is the branch. Jump through. Okay, yeah. And I kind of get her being super pissy at those people. Because obviously they've done shady, shady stuff. I love Owen Wilson. He's so awesome. I know I'm kind of all over the place right now, but he's so great.
That might be god of self-sabotage, huh? The god of backstabbing.
He's kind of an asshole. Bad friend.
Yeah, chew on that for a little bit. All right, it's ready. What is this? You'll see. Mobius!
The TVA is lying to you.
Yeah, he's not gonna believe
Put
you.
him in.
Oh.
What?
I hope you know you deserve to be alone, and you always will be. You can.
Oh. It just keeps going over and over again. They trap him in a time loop.
Time loops.
Mm-hmm.
How lovely.
One of the biggest pulls of this show is the time travel for me. Yeah, I feel like she might be a little bit devious because I think she's willing to justify anything.
Loki variant?
So I thought maybe I'd interview the other variant.
Oh no. She's just too dangerous.
Too dangerous. Come on, Ramona, this is what I do.
And this is what I do. Nobody speaks with that variant.
Yeah, she's keeping something from him. She doesn't want him to know.
Work your Loki and figure out what caused that spike.
Did Loki say anything while you were in there?
Yeah. So the TVA's lying to me.
I'm thinking that she's gonna be a good guy. I'm not like a huge fan of her yet, but I also don't know a whole lot about her, so.
You ready to talk?
Okay, you said the TVA's lying to me. Go ahead. Or is that just a cockroach's survival mechanism kicking in?
Let me out of this place, stop beating me up, and I'll tell you.
Cockroach, got it.
Got it.
Down there, we're awful to one another to get what we
Well,
want.
now I gotta have a prince tell me how the real world works? Why do you just...
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Just tell him everything that you know.
Of course it was me, pulling the strings all along.
Call his bull. Call it. I think Mobius will get him.
Doesn't matter, she's a pawn.
She's already been pruned. So assume I do set you free. Is that
Hang
gonna
on,
be...
wait, hang on. What did you just say?
What?
He knew it. I mean, he read him so fast. Owen Wilson or Mobius did.
Good riddance.
And he knows. He saw it.
What's so funny?
It's like, look at your eyes. You like her.
What?
You like her. Does she like you? Both of you are just swooning over each other, I guess.
Swooning over yourself.
Variants of the same being forming this kind of sick, twisted romantic relationship. That could break reality. It's breaking my reality right now.
Right now.
Is she alive?
For now.
She's not my girlfriend. Whatever you want to call her. You're your female self. You have some demented crush on her.
You're all variants. Everyone who works at the TVA erased your memories. Memories she can access through enchantment.
It's like the boy that cried wolf, though. How is he supposed to believe him?
Maybe you had a family, a life.
That's really sad. But he's... all he remembers.
Gosh. Unbelievable. Wherever you go, it's just death, destruction, the literal ends of worlds.
You know, all the liars in this place, and there are a great many. You're the biggest.
Why?
He's lying to himself.
Lies you tell yourself.
Yeah. She knows. She saw it whenever she was taken over by the variant, by Sylvie. That's why she's questioning everything. This is really good. Whoa, what's your plan here?
Hello.
Huh.
Come with me.
What? I really do. I know I keep saying this, but I really like how the doors look in this. The time doors, or whatever they're called. The portals. She can't be trusted, man. I feel like she knows. Seems like she's been there a long time.
You okay?
Yep, I'm good.
If you could go anywhere, anytime, where would it be? I'm trying to protect you. Would you normally interview someone like that? Yeah.
And I feel like that is the truth.
The hell out of me, and I didn't want to see anything happen to him.
Part of the truth. She said she is protecting him, and I think ultimately that is true.
What are you going to do with that trophy?
Oh,
Where's that going to go?
you're right.
I love Owen Wilson. Yeah, she's totally... I feel like she's definitely a villain. Ooh. He doesn't trust her. He knows. He knows there's something up.
Fair enough.
Do people age outside the timeline like this? Like in the TVA? Oh.
When you were in my head, I saw something.
She saw her past.
What did you do to me?
I showed you your life before the TVA.
That's a trick. It's
There's
a
no
deception.
life.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
I was created by the Timekeeper.
No, the Timekeepers took your lives from you, your variants.
Would rock everything you thought you knew. That's so sad. It really is.
I looked happy.
That's so sad.
What now?
Dude. I did not see that coming from her, and I'm really impressed with the acting chops from her, because there's a lot of stuff that I feel like I'm being told without being told, with just being shown, and I really do appreciate that. This is really getting interesting. I actually like the first 3 episodes, but like this is definitely a lot better. Searching. So you're just checking the records, essentially.
Because of the TVA, this was a memory.
This whole world is being just
Calm
rocked.
down, I'm a variant. So are you. So is every single person in this place.
He looks sick.
Covered this back in.
Shut up! Do you really think you deserve to be alone? Loki!
You told me to shut up.
Do you swear she didn't implant those memories in Hunter C-20?
Mobius, no. I believe her.
So I just have to trust the word of 2 Lokis?
Yeah, that's sketch.
You were right. About the TVA. You were right from the beginning. If you want to save her...
Because I think from the very beginning he was saying that they're probably corrupt and all that stuff. Bruh. Yeah, she knows that he stole it.
I got all the way down there before I even realized I picked up yours. You know where I go, if I could go anywhere. Wherever it is I'm really from. Maybe I had a jet ski. That's what I like to do. Just riding around on my jet ski.
Please don't kill him.
Prune him.
No! Bro! Gosh dang it. And we're going to see him again, obviously, because... Or are we? I mean, we're going to see him, but not him. He's freaking dead. That was heartbreaking. All these people who just don't have their memories. It's so sad. And then was it B-15's going to come in with Sylvie and save him? Are they going to team up with other variants or something like that? Because there's probably other people they could probably convince of this. Yeah, boy.
Who was in here with her?
Sorry, man. B-15 insisted.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You okay?
Man, I will say Tom Hiddleston's performance when they killed Mobius, jeez, I mean, you could see the pain in his eyes. Okay, they're gonna go see the Timekeepers.
Do you remember me?
What do you want to say to me, Variant?
What was my Nexus event? It was enough to take my life from me.
I don't remember.
Oh my gosh, she's evil. I'm totally right on that. It's like, she's evil. She had that little smirk.
At last, you've arrived before us.
So weird.
I've lost track of the number of times I've been killed, so go ahead. Do your worst.
I think you're scared. I'm not done with you yet.
Bruh.
For all time. Always.
Mm-hmm. She gonna die too? Dude, this is really good. I feel like she's kind of almost a better fighter than... Jeez. Yeah, take her down. My goodness. I definitely find her more believable as a villain than I do Sharon Carter in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, honestly. Yeah, bruh.
We can talk.
Oh, yeah?
Dude, oh. It's freaking Wizard of Oz. Right? Don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain.
Fake.
So...
Mindless androids.
Who's controlling them? Where could they be?
Created the TVA.
I thought this was it.
It's smart to use something mystical like the Timekeepers to basically cover your own tracks. I mean, keeps this type of stuff from happening to you.
I have to tell you something. Back on Lamentis.
What?
Something like I Fell For You or something like that. What the ever-loving crap. Yeah, kill her.
Do it. No.
Really?
You're gonna tell me everything.
Dude, what the crap? So does she go find another variant? See, I was kind of wondering if she actually is the Loki in the title, essentially. That it's about her. Which I kind of think ultimately it is, but I think what she's going to do is she's going to go somewhere else to some other reality and find a new Loki. That's my guess. I had a feeling, I kind of was wondering if that was going to happen, to be honest. Shoot, they killed Mobius. Oh, man, that was so good. That was so good. Honestly, I was starting to feel a little burnt out on all the Marvel shows, to be quite honest. But this just really kind of reinvigorated it. I mean, that was actually really good. I'm going to see if there's anything like after credits, but that was really good. I'm really excited about that. Jeez. It just really makes me sad. Owen Wilson's dead. That lady is straight up evil, whoever that judge is. I feel like I always forget her name. The character's name, at least. They killed B-15, didn't they? Did they? Did I miss it? I don't know. Anyways, I'm just astounded. I don't even know what to say at this point. Is there anything after? Let's see. Man, that was so good. Yes, it is. Oh, hey. Whoa. Wait, does something specific happen whenever they're pruned? What happens when they're pruned? That's actually the question we should be asking, isn't it?
Am I dead?
But you will be unless you come with us.
But you will be unless you come with us. Dude. Is it a different Loki? Is that a different Thor? What was the kid? What the? What? But that means Mobius is there too, right? So is that what happens whenever they're pruned? They go to some alternate reality that's specific for it? Oh my gosh. Wow. Jeez. So that's the end of it. There's definitely... Wow. Wow. Okay, well, that was Season 1, Episode 4 of Loki. It's the Nexus Event, which was absolutely, without a doubt, an astounding, incredible episode. I loved it with all my being. That was really good. Jeez, it's crazy how short this season is. I felt like WandaVision was definitely the longest of these. And then, Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Loki, obviously, were the shortest out of those two. Because, I think both Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Loki have 6 episodes. And I have 2 episodes left of this. So what's going to happen with Loki in that sort of variant hell or wherever? But, what's the next one called? So it says, number 5 is the next one. Is Journey into Mystery. Loki tries to escape the void, a desolate purgatory where he meets variant versions of himself. So are all 3 of those Loki? Oh, geez. This is so good. We have 2 episodes left, and both of them are still relatively short. I do like what's going on with these DisneyPlus shows, how basically they're able to tell these stories within however much time works best for them. To segment it out into multiple episodes. But but not having to fluff the runtime with pointless things and stuff. I just think it makes for better storytelling. I still do believe that like the first 3 episodes are kind of weird. I don't know if it's just the pacing or the writing for the dialogue or not, but I thought it was a little off, but still enjoyable. I enjoyed seeing Sylvie and Loki kind of grow in that relationship with each other. And you can kind of believe him kind of falling for her and vice versa. Then I also feel like seeing the evolution of Mobius throughout the whole thing, obviously, and seeing him essentially being able to call Loki and all his bull. I think whenever Loki originally basically exploded and told him, hey, you've been lied to, this is what's happening, you're all variants, you all had lives, you were stolen from your times. I think he immediately believed him, but then obviously whenever he was led away, he said he lied to himself and stuff, and he's like, okay, that's out of character for Loki. And so he goes, hey, I killed him. I hope he's not dead. I hope he's in there. I'll assume that he is, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up too much that we'll see more Owen Wilson. I'm thinking we will. I'm thinking we will. That really just made me sad so much so fast. Especially the way it was done and how he basically was like, he knew that not only was he betrayed by like the timekeepers, but he's also betrayed by that, you know, his friend. And that made it hurt even more. And the idea of not knowing you were kidnapped and B-15, you know, obviously seeing what her life was before that, and then obviously knowing what she had to do. It's just, this is just really good. I am really excited to see where this goes. I'm excited to see this next episode. But that being said, I think I'll probably bring this to a close. There's not really a whole lot more I can say on it, honestly. Except that that was really, really good. It was definitely the best episode yet. Let me know what you thought of this episode down in the comments down below. And what you think of my reactions. I would really appreciate some input on anything that you might have to say, any question or any sort of thoughts on the show. Don't tell me the end yet, because obviously I haven't seen that one yet. I'm obviously got 2 more episodes left to go, and I'm kind of going through these fairly slow. Luckily, the next episode of Invincible is the finale for that show, so I'll be able to finish that up, which means that instead of going every other week Loki, I'll be able to go ahead and do the last 2 weeks, or the last 2 episodes of Loki back to back, essentially. So that's what I'm kind of excited for. I'm excited to kind of streamline that a little bit. If you think of anything else you want me to react to, obviously let me know down in the comments down below. I'll probably look at What If eventually, but I'm just going to take my time on that one, because I think I do still probably will need a break from Marvel temporarily and branch into things. I don't want to just be a Marvel channel or anything like that. I'll probably try to do some other stuff. I actually had an idea of something I want to watch that I think will be at least very good for my channel, and that I've been wanting to watch for a long time anyways, but if I didn't mention it, I can't remember if I mentioned it already, but if I hadn't already mentioned it, I'll go ahead and keep it a secret for now. But let me know what you thought of this episode, what you thought of my reaction. If you like my reaction, then like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video if you could. But yeah, definitely thank you so much for your support and for watching this video all the way through, completing it. And if you want to see any of my other reactions, obviously I'll put some stuff up here for you to be able to access those. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.